1962, the Wiltshire Wildlife Trust was established, and our first nature reserve was here at Blackmore Copse, to the southeast of Salisbury. Blackmore Copse is a wonderful area of ancient woodland with a rich ground flora and fauna. It's home to two rare species of butterfly, the pearl-bordered fritillary and the purple emperor. And actually it was the protection of those butterflies that was at the heart of the very first nature reserve and the starting up of the Wiltshire Wildlife Trust. It's just lovely. Long-tailed tit there has got a very big fat insect larvae. It's trying to eat. It's having quite a time of it. Blackmore Copse was our first nature reserve. We now have 42 nature reserves covering 1,200 hectares of some of the finest habitats to be found in Wiltshire and Swindon. At Langford Lakes Nature Reserve, we've got a cafe, an art gallery and a big meeting room. It's a great place to draw people in and share with them something about the wonderful nature they can see on their doorstep. It's also a good place to meet people, like our chairman, Mark Street. Mark, it's fantastic to be sat here talking about 60 years of Wiltshire Wildlife Trust. I think it's extraordinary how the Trust has adapted and changed, reflecting the needs of society.
I think the foresight of those people, because this is relevant now as it ever was 60 years ago, and we benefit from what those people helped to set up, even though it's changed over time and we sort of adapted to what modern society needs.
But not only now is it the challenge to make sure that there's some nature left, but also to ensure that we enjoy nature's recovery. And that's the challenge going forward, isn't it?
Totally, and in the last 12 months we've been very lucky to have 2 Green Recovery Challenge funds. We've managed to buy our first reserve in Marlborough at Bay Meadows, which is great news, on the river up there. It just shows you that we can carry on delivering, and even delivering where people might not expect. So with the care farms and the education work, we're really sort of extending out into communities in a different way. And even this wonderful new Brockband Centre with the Kingfisher Cafe. What a fantastic place for anyone to come and enjoy the wildlife that's on offer. We mustn't forget also the farming side of things, in that we farm, we have cattle. So hopefully we can demonstrate how farming and nature can work together, and that gives me hope as well.
We see some brilliant examples of where people are changing the way they're managing their land to try to help regenerate the land and bring back nature, and I think that's fantastic.
I love the way Langford is a source of breeding lapwings. You remember the large flocks of lapwings that we don't see anymore, but now, thanks to places like Langford and the farmers around, that they get a chance to spread again. And that just shows that you can't sit on your laurels. You have to continue investing those charitable funds to the best purpose you can. We're really lucky to have some good long-term supporters, aren't we?
It's been fantastic. The support we've had, I mean, from volunteers and our members who've been amazing, you know, all the way through COVID, but through to our funders who have recognised our vision, our passion, our determination to actually make things better for wildlife and for people, and to create this much more sustainable society. And that's what all of us have to be working towards. "60 years ago, the Wiltshire Wildlife Trust was set up. Our purpose was clear: to make sure there's going to be some nature left in 25 years' time. Since then, the ecological and climate crisis has become even greater, but we can take action and we can reverse the declines that we've seen in our wildlife. thanks to the amazing support of our members, volunteers and funders, we've been able to achieve some amazing things. And together we can go forward with further action and we can enjoy nature's recovery.